Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Reality Is where words do come to life. Well, I'm coming today because I just received a phone call with a message from a concerned mother that an inmate in Statesville who is a diabetic has not received drinking water for 3 weeks. They can't buy the water. They're not getting drinking water. Now, this right here is something that really pisses me off because diabetics need the water. They need to flush their system. Nobody who's a diabetic, you're a diabetic, has any business drinking pops, straight pop or soda, however you want to call it, for 3 weeks. That's used when their sugar drops. It's not used for an enhancement to the body. And what the hell is wrong with you elected officials and the warden or who's ever in charge that these inmates are not being given drinking water? Then they end up with kidney stones, bladder infections. How are you going to rectify that problem? How are you going to answer that problem and explain in a way that inmates in Statesville are not being provided drinking water? I'm not understanding. And why is it always the black and brown who has to suffer? Y'all white folks don't experience this. Y'all don't experience this. If the prison system was 90% white, they would have gourmet meals, they would have drinking water, they would have frappuccino, they would have coffee, they would have donuts and muffins and everything else. But because it's the bulk of the percentage is black and brown, you all don't feel the need that they should provide healthy foods or drinking water. What is this about? Who allows this to happen? And why do a mother have to call and say, this is just another thing I have to worry about? You're already in there and you should have been out a long time ago. You've been in there and end up not able to conceive because of something that happened on the inside. And so now to add insult to injury, you're not providing the inmates with drinking water? They can't even buy the water? Who's in charge? Who is that heartless that they don't care about human beings that's inside of facilities that's collecting money on every head that's in there? You're making money off the people that you have incarcerated by contracting with outside entities. Y'all making good money. That's why y'all like housing so many of black and browns. That's why you like that. But you act like our kind is the only one who are criminals. No, white folks been criminals way back in slave days. So y'all started stealing, you started killing. Stealing is a crime, killing is a crime, and kidnapping is a crime. So what you make our crime has been your crime since day one. Go figure. And then this is the system that y'all call justice? Explain, please. I'm telling you, I'm going to hit every outlet if those inmates do not receive any drinking water by tomorrow morning. This is ridiculous. You wouldn't do not one of your family members like that. And why don't they have drinking water? If that boy goes into a diabetic coma because he did not receive drinking water, every authority in that facility is accountable. And he's already made the phone call and let it be known that he have not received drinking water for 3 weeks in Statesville. Now, how many more others in there are suffering from not being provided drinking water? Family members have to pay for everything. Y'all don't give nobody no breaks whatsoever, but you drain the hell out of a household. You drain the hell out of family members. And you elected officials are okay with this crap. Now y'all get ready to gear up and run for a second term. Don't run for a second term on the COVID. You better run for a second term with some answers to why we dealing what we dealing with in the prison system. How about that, Governor Pritzker? How about you do that? And don't be thinking that all black folks is going along with because you manage COVID. That don't mean a hill of beans to me. What means something to me is these inmates being treated right. These inmates being allowed to go home. And these inmates being cared for in a proper manner, like you would care for your family members. Again, white people in prison don't deal with this. They don't. When that boy got arrested in the insurrection of the Capitol, his parents went before the judge, a grown man, and said that he needed a special diet. And you know what they did? They granted him a special diet. But you won't do that for no black or brown. Y'all gonna feed us the dog food and the slop. And we supposed to be okay with this. And we supposed to swallow it and we supposed to digest it. Well, I'm not digesting nothing. And I'm not accepting it. So what's good for y'all asses is good for ours too. Get on your job, but don't come out of here talking about you run the second term. Nobody, mayor, governor, state's attorney, I don't care who you are, until y'all put your money where your mouth is and walk with your words and not your talk. I ain't listen to none you got to say. So don't bank on the black people's vote for nothing until y'all clean this mess up. And that I mean from the bottom of my heart, because that's ridiculous. If that boy gets sick, if his kidneys in a felon, and that can push anybody to be on dialysis when their body is not properly flushed with water. And y'all don't think about that. And then y'all will get y'all little funky behinds up there talking about, oh, they was provided the water. And you lying. You're lying. You're totally lying. That's what you're doing. You're lying. So don't do that. All right. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'll be back because I want to see what the results going to be for tomorrow. How about that? Well, that completes another episode of Reality Is, where words do come to life. I hope that you have enjoyed the conversation that we talked about. Please leave your comments. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you too can know when I upload other videos. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Until we talk again.